Good morning, this is Melinda Lawson with Cardinal Realty Solutions. And today we had a question about, do I need to get a home inspection when purchasing a home? And honestly, my advice is always going to be yes, get a home inspection. Whether you choose to actually get one or not, that is completely up to you as a buyer if you want to do that. But it is written in the offer that you have the right to have those inspections done unless you waive those rights. And I'm just going to advise you to go ahead and get them. There are things that go on in houses that we as agents and homeowners and buyers, we don't know about. Even the homeowner themselves, who may have lived in that house for 15 to 20 years, may not know something that is going on with their house in order to disclose it. So to protect yourself as a consumer, I would go ahead and pay for that home inspection and have someone come out there and look at it for you. Unless you want to crawl underneath the house and crawl in the attic and you know what you're looking for as far as electrical and plumbing and things like that, then I would hire someone to come out and do that home inspection. A couple of examples that I have are, I had one house that we went and looked at, and the house was great. We walked through it. The house looked great. They had done a little bit of updating in the house, and it was nice and clean and freshly painted, and didn't have a lot of cosmetic problems with it. We walked around the outside of it. Didn't see like cracks in the foundation or anything like that, but we went ahead and the buyer went ahead and had that home inspector come out, and where they had poured a new patio onto the house, evidently whoever poured it did not make enough space for that concrete to contract and expand with the weather. So what was happening is when that concrete would expand, it was pushing on the foundation of the house behind that patio that you could not see from the outside. So once he got underneath the house, he could see where that foundation was starting to crumble based on that patio pushing against it. And so that was going to have to be resolved and taken care of. So had we not had that inspection, we would not have seen that, and that was thousands of dollars that my buyers would have, plus the headache and the frustration of getting that fixed. Now, could they have proceeded forward and agreed to go ahead and move forward? Yes, they could, but at least they would have known, that way we can go ahead and try to get cost of what those repairs might be had they wanted to move forward. Do you need a home inspection on a new construction? I advise one on a new construction or a 100-year-old house and anything in between. Just because even on a new construction, I've gone out there and there was one that had a leaky pipe. And the home inspector found a leaky pipe. We told the builder about it. The builder sent the plumber back out there. It was fixed and it wasn't a big issue. But had we not had that home inspector go out there, that pipe may not have been caught and that leak would have continued on, causing more damage over time, depending on how long it would have leaked before being caught. And so what was a simple fix could have been more costly and more damage later, just because we didn't have a home inspector to go look at it. So those are just a couple of examples of why we choose to have I advise having a home inspection, just because you want to know as much as you can. Now, can they find everything? Maybe not, but the goal is for them to find the things to make you as a buyer aware of whether you want to proceed forward with purchasing this home or not. So if you have any other questions, just feel free to reach out and give me a call, and I'll be glad to help you in any way I can. Thanks so much.